And that's of course a really nice team to watch out. Finnish scene. I mean, we saw some Finnish teams. Easy for answer, like answers. This standout Finnish team here. We can see, so that's also gonna be interesting what actually the rest of the Finnish scene can bring up to the table. But anyways, let's watch this match now as the knife from the starting. And what's funny on my screen is Alikea had a pistol in her hand, at least in the Go TV, but she actually had a knife. It's just a visual bug. And you can see here BeerLads now.
That'll be an interesting thing to watch on the replays.
Yeah.
So, pistol round getting started to start things off. Fairly a nice buy coming out of BeerLads. We're seeing 2 defuse kits come out, which is something we don't see too often, but as of late in the CS that I've been watching, a lot of teams opting not to go for those defuse kits, which really I feel like puts them at a disadvantage when it comes down to these to the retakes, especially in the case that now that they've got themselves backed up with 2 defuse kits, if Test Your Limits can get the bomb down, it gives BeerLads just that extra time. I think we are having a situation where one of the players has timed out, so I think we are going to go to a technical pause here. But for BeerLads, if they want to continue this strategy after the pause, of course, it is a thing to think about as well, 2 defuse kits. I feel like probably that is an unorthodox strategy that might end up working for them, especially in the pistol round.
Yeah, and I think we need to wait for a restart of the game, I guess, as got also called not live, so we're waiting for the admins to make a decision about that. That's really unfortunate, to be honest. It seems like we finally start into the game and then this happens. But sure, you're gonna see what's coming and then while waiting for, I guess, for a restart.
Yeah, it is unfortunate. Of course, this game I was going to discuss about it being the setting the bar for this group stage, and if that's going to be the bar that's been set, that's going to be an interesting bar nonetheless. Especially for the game coming up later, Relentless up against ROGFE. For the time being, we are just going to get onto our technical pause here. Just one player disconnecting, NCL disconnecting from the BeerLads side. So just give them time. We'll get them back into the game. We can actually get us started with the official pistol round of the this Dust 2 game.
Actually, we can just use the time to look over the other matches real quick, which we're gonna have tomorrow. And on Wednesday, here we're gonna have Underdogs Valkyries, which is gonna be more 18 o'clock CST. And then we're gonna have, actually not IGI Esports, as they needed to forfeit the spot. We got a new team in. And this team gonna play against Experimental Female, and in Group D, Inside Games against Barbecue Grill and Terror Gaming against Team Property, which gonna be played on Wednesday. And also to explain the groups real quick, we're gonna have the first place directly going into the quarterfinals, and the second place and the third place also going out of groups, and then the second place team gonna get matched against the third place team in the playoffs. This is how it looks like, and I just got information that they're gonna restart the game real quick. I guess we're just gonna take a little break until we are back with the game, so be right back. I'm pretty sure it's gonna get resolved in a few minutes, or maybe even in 1 or 2 minutes. So we are right back, and this should still start very soon. And really sorry about all occasion coming up, the delay, the matches, but it's still gonna be some exciting matches. So we are right back.
took one look and now you stare at me the same. It took one look, but you play me like a game. It took one look and now you stare at me the same. It took one look, but you play me like a game.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. We're just stayed up in the piss round here as they fixed the problem real quick and restarted the game, and now we're back into it. We can see here TyL.CSGO, the Greek team, rushing onto the bomb site B and coming out in favor, killing 2 more players, and then only one of them got killed, and now it's actually the whole team of BeerLads getting decimated. So TyL.CSGO gonna win this round. And losing only 1 player in the piss round, pretty dominating start for them. And let's see how BeerLads can answer. They of course gonna go for a force up here. You normally see in the meta right now. And well, let's see how they can answer, if they can get some close range battles, or if TyL.CSGO gonna play it smart. They might go on too long. No, they're actually going for mid, but you can see BeerLads with a stack now towards short. This actually could work out here.
This could. You can see most of the force to test your limits are going to be pretty caught off guard, especially if they can't find the player up the top. They are going to find one. They still have left 1 more sitting in mid, pretty ambiguous, as the bomb is going to move over to the A side. Looks like it's going to be a plant for sure. There's Rain going to cover off the rotations as well. Spots out 1. Does take a little bit of tag damage and isn't able to receive anything back for his trouble. 3-on-5 situation. Gia's going to get 1. Strawberry's going to get 1 back, but there's Hamer with the nice double. Will shut down 2 just before they can push on to short. So that will be TyL.CSGO up to 2. And BeerLads with the force buy will be back on pistols here for our 3rd round.
Yeah, of course, back on pistols, and this time they're gonna go for the deco. We can actually see NCL and Strawberry both going for an upgrade in their pistols, but that actually means they're gonna have a bit lower amount of money in the next round. Probably won't be able to go for utility. You can see TyL.CSGO, they are making the right decisions. They're going onto the B side and gonna get an easy plant. 1 player of them else is on short, who might be ready for them, just to take them down. Yeah, there's the first headshot coming in onto NCL, so Heimer gonna get 1 on Alikea. They probably think it could be a plant right now, but it doesn't really look like they have any chance to get on any side as they're getting decimated really, really fast. It's the only carrot left alive. She's gonna find some players here, but can she find the shots? They actually don't get, she's there, but she also can't hit any of those shots here. And TyL.CSGO gonna win the round without losing any players. Can stack up some money here, and BeerLads finally with a buy for themselves.
Yeah, that was a little bit tragic on Carrot's part. Just finding the players, just not landing the shots, and that could have been a little bit of damage to the TyL.CSGO side. Of course, they are going to buy up it anyway, so it wouldn't have been too much, but it still would have been something on the board for Carrot. We're going to be seeing TyL.CSGO set up for the B site for a 4th time here. Sorry, it is the 3rd time, my mistake. As I'm also going to have 1 lurker holding around the long doors area. Rain's going to have to back off after taking tag damage down to 35 HP. The rest of the TyL.CSGO, however, going to try to see if they can get a little bit further in before pushing straight through. And we're going to see the executions come out here. There's Bonillo getting some good kills right there. Gia's going to try and back as well. So don't trade it out on 4-on-4 situation. They have got control of the site. They can get the bomb down. However, there is Strawberry also sitting around the window area and can push on through. Actually tries to get the wall bangs, but there's Heimer getting Strawberry back before she can do any more damage here. 3-on-3 is going to be the situation as Carrot does pick up 1 more kill and the bomb does get planted.
Bomb plant really important on the B side. It's so hard for the CTs to retake it, but Carrot might still find a kill here on Unpre, and yeah, she catches him out, but maybe Heimer as well. He's in danger. He needs to care about both those sides, but he's still gonna take down Carrot. But now he's gonna fall, but Gierix finding a kill on Alekea, but at the end it's not enough. NCL gonna get the last kill, and that was a pretty good retake by BeerLads. Well executed, of course. They had to sacrifice some players, but at the end it worked out perfectly in their favor, and they finally get their first round.
Yeah, nice retake. It almost looked like it would be a clutch situation from Gio to get the triple, but fortunately he was shut down. And it will be BeerLads walking in with that first round. And we're going to be actually seeing, despite taking the victory, their economy is also not looking that great. We're seeing for Masters come out on their side. And for TyL, this is going to be a good opportunity, as we're going to see them going very aggressive. Umpre going to try and get the first kill. Will not be able to land it. Instead, it's going to be Heimer to back it up for the trade out. But looking at those grenades, taking a lot of damage, as BeerLads going to be pushing into the B holes area. They're going to realize there's going to be an A push, and I'm surprised that nothing's being caught off for the long area. NCL not able to land the shots. Will land a tag at least, but that's still going to be the A site, pretty much left undefended. NCL can't move onto this site, and it's just going to have to be holding from CT. Bomb will go down. There is one player setting up on short, one more trying to go around the T-spawn area, and one more there to back up NCL. But there's that kill coming in from Numb. Will shut down Strawberry, and that's going to be a bad situation for the BeerLads, as if one more kill comes in with the orb. NCL gets one back, 2-on-2 situation, but there's Rain with the P250 trying to land one shot. Will not be able to take it, and that's going to be a one-on-one situation with Numb clearly at the advantage in health and in weapons. We'll be picking up that second kill and turn it to a 4-on-1 for TyL.
And he also could take the orb with him, and you just could see in the BeerLads buy already, even if they won the round, CT economy is just too hard to handle. They needed to go for 4 pharmacists, and the round still was so close. I wonder what they could have done with them first, but now they need to go with this eco again, and I mean, looking at the money reset, I think they actually need to eco 2 rounds again. This would help them really, really much, but it seems like TyL.CSGO can get a huge lead out of this. Carrot at least getting 1 kill this time, but NCL, now the last player alive, gonna get taken down by Umpre as well. TyL.CSGO with an easy round out of this one, 5-1, and like I said, BeerLads, they probably need to eco in this round as well. Just going for some upgraded pistols, but I don't know if this is gonna help them that much. TyL.CSGO actually also with a double up setup coming into this round here. Let's see how this works out. Oh, they're gonna get the tag again. Carrot already down to 50 HP. This must be frustrating, and the players are rushing onto the B side. But let's see what BeerLads can do here. Oh, Carrot already gonna get taken down, but Strawberry gonna find 1 kill, but the refire coming in the end. It's only NCL left. She can find 1, but Rain knows where she is, just opping, taking her down. 6-1 here, and TyL.CSGO with a really, really high lead right now. And now it's about time for BeerLads to stop them. We can see 2 ops on their side coming out here, on Carrot and Boogie, and the rest with Enforce Utility actually looking quite good. So I think they might have a good chance of winning this round.
Those 2 rounds are pretty much what we were expecting here. A double eco coming out from BeerLads, and that will put them at the 6-1 disadvantage. As well as that, TyL doing work to open things up. Umpre going to get that first entry, and that is pretty much going to be the start of the end for BeerLads, especially if they can't seem to pick back. It seems like they're not doing so well at trading in their favor here. 5-on-4 situation. Alikia trying to find at least another trade out here, going very aggressive, but will not find it. It's going to have to be Strawberry to try and pick back. There is the bomb down, however, and the second coming in will put BeerLads a significant stepping stone here. 3-on-3 situation, fairly even, and they have bomb control. Now the rest of the CT side going to have to rotate in and try and cover off the crossfire here. You can see Rain's trying to push in to get some aggression, as well as that Heimer also holding around the short area. And we're at a stalemate here. There's not really a move that TyL can choose here that won't get somebody killed. You can see the actually they're actually going to get 1 pick at least, but you can see there's 2 trades coming in. So in the end, it worked out towards the BeerLads' favor. And there's 1 more kill coming in with it. AWP Virginia going to pick up that second round for the BeerLads. Finally, the double up setup will work for the CT side.
Yeah, it actually worked out, but I really disagree with Alekea picking up the 3rd orb. They already had 2 orbs, 3 players alive, and she picked up the orb, and I mean, she was the one getting killed, of course. It was probably quite unfortunate, but this could have been going horrible wrong. I mean, you wanna have this 1 M4 at least if you're alive with 3 players. At the end, it was still enough for BeerLads. They also could take 2 of their orbs into this next round. Really, really important for the economy of the CTs. But let's see how this works out now. Rain I think he spotted Boogie, and he's actually
Wow.
also getting the headshot here. He needs to care. Strawberry might take him down. No, she's completely missing her shots. Only getting 22 damage onto him. Alikea rotating in. She might get the kill here, but already so much damage done. How can BeerLads recover from it? That's the question. And maybe they can answer it, maybe not. Alikea now might find another kill. Oh yes, she does. So much impact. The third kill coming in here. Unpre though gonna take down Carrot, but it's now on a 2 versus 2 and absolutely doable. The bomb is dropped. TyL.CSGO need to get it back. Flash coming in. Alikea dodges this. Can she get the ace? No. The 4th kill coming in here, but now she's gonna get taken down in NCL in a 1 vs 1. But hits the right timing, and BeerLads with another round here was really close. But honestly, TyL.CSGO had a really great start into this round, and BeerLads still taking it. Was great, and a huge round by Alikea here with 4 kills.
Yeah, Alikea holding down that B site pretty much soundly, not letting TyL get any further. And as a result, you can see TyL going to have a bit of a hard buy going into this one. They're going to force it through. 2 AKs, AWP, the UMP on Geo. P250 on Heimer is also not going to be the best buy in the world. So for TyL, they're going to have to go fairly aggressive to see if they can catch BeerLads off the guard. You can see 3 M4s coming out on their side, 2 for Masters as well. We'll be holding down in the mid to long range angles. As we can see a nice 3-2 split coming out. 2 players will be watching the mid site from B. And for TyL, they're going to get that mid aggression as well. 2 more players pushing up. You can see Geo and Unpre are trying to get a little bit of presence onto short. And this might be actually probably the best play that TyL could come up with, because there's only 1 player who can cover off that short area. Also going to have to be watching CT as well, just in case Strawberry cannot do her job and gets killed in the end. But you can see that it looks like the short play is probably what they're going to be focusing on here. Bomb is heading that way. Unpre, Geo, and Num going to be pushing through very slowly here.
Oh, and the snake Carrot is holding. This could have done so much damage, but she decides to not go for it. And now the players actually are pushing in from short. Carrot might get taken down here. Yes, she does get taken down by Unpre. Heimer, so are we gonna find this kill in NCL? Oh, god damn close here. 6 HP on him now. We still can pick up a weapon out of this, and now the bomb gonna get planted, and BeerLads gonna have a hard time in retaking this. This actually looked like a round they could get here, but now it's looking really shady. But Alikea again stepping up here, 2 kills. Heimer, does he get spotted though? No, Strawberry gonna get taken down here. Now it's again in 2 vs 3. Alikea though still alive. Can she stab it up here? No, she's gonna get taken down. It's only Boginius left alive. She's gonna get the kill on Unpre. But the bomb's already ticking so much. But she's gonna take down Rain, and Heimer's only on 6 HP. She doesn't have no kit. This is gonna be really tricky for her, and it seems like she just needs to escape, survive with the AK in her hands, and test your limits with another round. Get the money of BeerLads really quick. It's still very low. They won't have any money in the next round, and TyL.CSGO extending their lead right now and can do it even more in the next round.
You're right about that. If Alikea and Virginia can pick up basically rounds that like those ones, and they're able to hold on to them, and they're able to play them perfectly, especially up against the TyL side, then they're going to be in with a good shot of maybe picking back a few rounds here, especially in clutch situations, which you didn't really expect us to see them winning. They seem to be doing all right, and TyL, as a result, their economy is suffering and their form is suffering as well. Despite that, however, they're able to get the first 2 picks. Of course, it is an eco round, so it will just be BeerLads falling apart here, as a TyL will hold on to this half. But again, it's all about how they can play these retakes. And if TyL can get on the site, and BeerLads can play retakes like that and still just manage to outspot necessary players as they see fit, then for TyL it's going to be a couple problems here. For BeerLads, it will be the double eco coming out, so it won't be a very easy CT half for them. They're going to have to rely on their T side to pick back in their favor. We're going to be seeing some short aggression. They're going to push short and just hold on to long, so we can see that for TyL, a fairly unstandard strategy coming out, but even so, it is a double eco round, so it just will be BeerLads falling apart one more time. 4 kills coming in. Alikea, 1-on-4 situation with just a P250 and nothing else. It's just going to be the 9th round going in for TyL, and it will be up to BeerLads to see if they can hopefully bring a couple rounds back here in this first half.
Yeah, well, at the moment, it's all going the way of testing limits, and if BeerLads want to have a good chance on winning this map here, and it's a best of 1, so they really need to, then they need to win this round. They need to go for the last 3 rounds here, or at least 2 of those last 3 rounds. 5 to 10, still a doable scoreline. You need to be the well, the winner of the next piss round then, but of course it's still doable. Let's see how this works out. Rain, oh my god, he's already gonna take down Strawberry, but Boginias actually also finding a kill back on Rain. I think that actually was through the smoke here. Bring it back to a 2-2, but Boginias also down to 20 HP herself, so TyL.CSGO still having a little advantage here. But Alec here on mid. What about some players here? If she just would the right time, she could get some damage off here, but at the moment she's just waiting for the players' flashes coming in. See if they can flash her out. She's just hiding at the moment. Smoke coming in, and now the players are picking in, and they're lining up. She's gonna take down 2, but no more. Of course, M4A1 only has 20 bullets. But Carrot gonna take down Jaime here, and seems like BeerLads can secure another round out of this, as QX is the last player alive. He's on B. I don't know if Boginias heard him. NCL though is rotating him, but QX spotting out Boginias here, just the gun barrel. He can't kill her at the moment. Oh my god. Carrot is right next to him. They're nearly touching hands here. It's just a door between them. Oh my god. Oh, now he spots both of them. This could go horribly wrong. You're gonna take one down. Boginias also falling. It's a 1 versus 1, and NCL, can she clutch it or not? TyL.CSGO might just take the round here. Oh my god. But Geo with the wrong timing won't be able to secure the round, but still did tons of damage here.
That was a round and a half, and I cannot believe that BeerLads weren't able to outspot Geo. That was something else, honestly. I was half expecting the clutch coming out of Geo to bring it to a 10-4 scoreline, but that was all right. I appreciate what was happening in that one, and for Geo to get those last 2 kills as well, it will put a dink in the BeerLads economy, as we can see that they are going to be in with the FAMASs. 2 kills coming in, traded out for 1 onto NCL. 4-on-3 situation. Alicia setting up that same, watching from CT mid position that she made work very, very well in the last round, but TyL.CSGO, they're not going to fall into that trap again. They're going to be heading over to the A site. Heimer's pushing up so long, we'll get Carrot, and that's going to be the A site open for business. And TyL.CSGO will get that bomb down, planted for short as well. So for Virginia and for Alicia, it will be up to them to decide whether they want to save or try and set up a retake here. But it looks like things they're just playing for exit frags, and that's going to be 1 coming in for Virginia. We'll take down Numb, and nicely done. 3-on-2 situation, so this retake is looking more possible, but they are running out of time. They have got the fuse kits on their side, so they will be able to have that, but even so, I'm going to try and retake both from short, and they haven't taken down Geo. They know they've picked up 1, but there's that second coming in from Geo, so Ray and Geo will shut it down. For TYL, that 10-4 scoreline will become a reality. And for BeerLads, you can see that the economy is not looking great for them at all. Last round of the first half, and this is not really how you want to be going out with 5 7s and 1 P250 on Carrot as well. A little bit of armor, a very limited amount of utility to work with. It's not going to be a very pretty round for them.
Yeah, and already attack through the door. BeerLads deciding to go for the gamble, going 3 towards long and 2 towards mid, but TyL.CSGO are just rushing into B, making the right decision here, and BeerLads are gonna have a really hard time. B is really hard to retake. They don't have much utility. They only have pistols. They have 1 kit. That's something at least. Of course, there's a chance, but it's gonna be really hard here to retake the site. Let's see what they can do out of it. Just waiting for all the players to rotate in. But the Molotov of Rain gonna just delay the push. And wait, what happened? How did she burn down there? I mean, they should have saw that coming already, and now she was dying for mid, and NCL and Strawberry, the last 2 players alive from BeerLads, gonna die as well. Through the hands of Unp and Geo, and TyL.CSGO gonna take it 11-4. Convincing healthy, and BeerLads, if they still want to have a chance, they really need to win this pistol round now.
Yeah, I mean, that last round was pretty much a slaughtering. There was really nothing that BeerLads could have done to prevent that. They probably could have maybe caught a couple of players off, caught up a couple of players off if they played aggressive, but it just wasn't to be the case. As TyL.CSGO were walking 11-4 with their CT half, certainly at the advantage, and probably in with a good opportunity to be able to take this one. They are not going in with a defuse kit, so against what BeerLads were doing in their CT half, it looks like they are going to go with the aggression, however, and the cocky aggression. That was a second kill coming in from Numb. Strawberry and NCL will fall. But however, they've left the A site entirely open here. So for BeerLads, this is an opportunity maybe to, at the very least, they will have some extra economy going into the next couple of rounds. They will get a bomb plant down and potentially set up a nice 3-on-5 retake here, which might play to their advantage. However, they are not focusing all their angles where they should. They've got 2 players on short, which means that leaves CT and 1 player on long to open hold that area. You're going to see 1-for-1 trade out coming in, so this is not a good start for this retake as Rain's going to pick up 1 more almost here. Will finally land that kill onto Carrot as Unpre gets Elikia. The defuse will come in. At least BeerLads will have the silver lining of the extra economy. However, 3 players will stay alive for test your limits. They will go in 12-4 to start off the pistol round.
Yeah, test your limits with this. Set everything for winning this matchup here, moving up into the winners matchup. 12-4 and the money lead. BeerLads, they have the bomb plant at least, so they might just equal in this round and could buy up next round, but in this lead, gonna be tremendous. 13-4, it's gonna be 9 rounds difference. Test your limits just 3 rounds away from winning it then. So BeerLads gonna have a really hard time. Maybe they can pick up weapon out of this, get the bomb plant out of this. There's a little chance, maybe if they just wait, and that's actually exactly what they're doing. So Rain could make a wrong decision, but he's smart enough to know that there are more players waiting for him, so he won't lose his weapon and life in this. No problem for him. And let's see what test your limits, how the rest of the players gonna play it, because at the moment BeerLads are just waiting for them to do their move, but actually BeerLads are the one who need to do it. Now is just playing around with 1 player, but let's see how this works out, because Numb is also there. He could take down a lot of those players, going for 2 kills already. Now also players in mid peeking in, but Ansel gonna get taken down. Same cons, or at least I would say the same cons for Strawberry. Yeah, now she's gonna get taken down and Carrot run away, trying to somehow get a kill out of this. Gonna get taken down as well. Test your limits, surviving with all their players. Also can stack up good amount of money and even can go for an AWP in this round already.
Yeah, this is going to be a very crucial round for the BeerLads, because if they lose this, they're going to be economically reset. They're not going to have any money into this next one, which means they will just be up to pistols. For TyL, that's going to be 14-4 if they can win that one. Then after that, match point. You know, that'll be BeerLads out to the lower bracket, and that's really not the kind of lower bracket game you want to be starting off with. I mean, 16-4 will not be the best scoreline in the world, and that is certainly an emotional wreck on their part. It might end up costing them their group stage place. So far, no early picks coming in, although he has got a general read on where most of the BeerLads are. 4 players going up to the mid aggression as well as that on short. And we can see that they are going to actually try and hit this short area as well. The bomb's not going there already, which might be a mistake, especially if Gio wants to peek around and maybe pick up that shot. But there's Rain with the AWP. Going to start things off very nicely. We'll take down Strawberry. Now rotations will be called here. 1 player moving in over to the CT spawn, and you can see Gio with the nice look. We'll pick up 1. Can't land a second onto Carrot. However, that is going to be at least her takedown to just a little bit of HP, but there's the sprays coming in from Unpre. Going to be a nice spray through, pick up 3 kills. And that is going to be the exact situation which I was hoping not to see. BeerLads will be reset on this one. TyL, very, very likely to hold on to match point here.
Yeah, well, BeerLads, they got really confused. There was a player behind them in CT, but this player was smoked off. Still, he shot some shots, and with this, they thought they gotta get sandwiched in. Some players were looking behind, some didn't even spot out the player in winners, and this confused them so much that they just had no chance of winning this round. Not even getting a kill on the guy in window. You're already taking down Strawberry. It's all looking like Test Your Limits gonna have an easy time going on match point here. BeerLads not really buying up a lot into this round. Oh, and already another tag coming in here, doing a lot of damage. Now they decide to rush in, but they really can get onto the bomb side. It seems like they're actually getting 2 kills here. The players off Test Your Limits rotating in fast, and might still come in here. Maybe the Molotov won't prevent it. So BeerLads with the bomb plant, gonna get some extra money if they lose this round. They'll have a small chance to win it, but it's not high. Test Your Limits have a lot of utility here. I'm just gonna find those kills. It's only Boogie's left alive. She's on 17 HP, now on 0. And Test Your Limits with another round going on match point 15-4. And BeerLads now with their last attempt on still surviving in this game.
This is going to be a bit of a round coming out from the BeerLads. They are actually going to go with an unorthodox triple AWP setup, which I have actually supported in the past. So this might be the opportunity that BeerLads need to start off the comeback. But it's going to have to be one hell of a comeback up against TyL. They are going to get early tags in, which might aid them a little bit later on in the round, but this is, again, a round that they cannot, in any shape or form, afford to lose here. 15-4 for TyL. This is pretty much the opportunity to take this one home. For BeerLads, it's overtime or nothing, and they've still got a long way to go to get to overtime here. Early tags, again, on Huma and Rain. Nothing coming in for the BeerLads. No picks, no kills, as they're going to get the mid-aggression. Strawberry, one with a good opportunity. We'll have two tagged players to deal with. As well as that, also, there's going to be none pushing in all the way to long door, and you can see the aggression will catch off NCL. Humphrey gets carrot, and one more shot onto Alakia, and that's going to be pretty much the round there. TyL have the bomb. They have control, and all they have to do is rotate their players in from A site to hold it off. Strawberry going to get one, but Dravinia's going to go down, and that's going to be Geo with the last kill there. TyL will take it 16-4. Not the best scoreline for the BeerLads. They're going to be having a bad time in the lower bracket.
Yeah, definitely it didn't look that well, and at some points, of course, they still had good chances, but at the end, I think, like, team play-wise and, like, what they brought to the table, test your limits as a team, were more consistent. Of course, BeerLads, they also had the moments where some players were stepping up, or they had their nice moments, but at the end, only 4 rounds, and I mean, there were some really nice, that was a really nice clutch situation from Alikea. That was pretty nice. And overall, all the players, sometimes had their kill moments, but it just wasn't enough. There weren't a lot. There were some points where they showed they actually can fight, but they need to bring this in more consistent. Maybe some team play needs to be a bit like communication. Maybe needs to be fixed a bit more. And yeah, at the end, test your limits really showed. Good game here, really dominating performance, 16-4 here, and well, of course, like you said, go up winners bracket test. Well, BeerLads gonna be in the lower bracket, and with this, I already know the test your limit's gonna go out of groups at least as 3rd place, but on how they're looking right now, there's a good chance that they also can go out as 1st or 2nd place. We're gonna find out who's gonna join them, who's gonna play against them. Gonna find it out in the next matchup. Relentless Gaming is RG Female, and we are right back with this matchup in a few minutes.